Yo, 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 what's going on? We back again with another one. Me and Brandon, let's get it. How you doing, B?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing, man? Homie, doing good.
Good, good, good. We at week 9, NFL, week 9. We're gonna start off with the games today. We're gonna get right into it. It was a nice little slate today. Let's start off with that Thursday night game. Um, the Houston Texans versus New York Jets. That was a good game. The Jets beat the Houston Texans 21-13. Um, how you feel about the game? Let's touch on that right quick because that was a good game.
Yeah, like we both said in that game, Aaron Rodgers and the catch, the boy, good God Almighty, that catch.
That
The young
one-handed
receiver
joint,
made. Yeah, that was tough.
yeah, that was a good one.
That
That
was
was
tough.
nice. I like that. Houston, Texas, they, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, they was doing all right, but I think Aaron Rodgers he was on a mission that game right there. You know what I'm saying? They needed that win and they went out and got that win.
Yes, sir.
And I think I ain't gonna put our predictions out there. We'll do that next week. But Aaron Rodgers did a good job that game and they saved their season with that win right there.
I totally agree. Perfect.
Yeah. Um moving on to today's games. Um, Starting off with the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons beat the Dallas Cowboys 27-21. Even though the Dallas Cowboys got Diggs back, their corner, it still wasn't enough to beat the Atlanta Falcons. As Kirk Cousins did what he had to do to get a win. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Kirk Cousin was 19 for 24 with 222 yards and 3 touchdowns. He
Mm.
did good that game. How you feel about that game? And it was Dallas is in your conference, NFC
And
East,
outcomes.
and yeah, in our conference exactly. So how you feel about that?
Uh, hey, I'm not mad that Dallas lost, but I knew Kirk Cousins was going to have a good game. Dallas, and I was talking to one of my friends today. They're missing two things, two words. It's simple. If you would have signed Derrick Henry, your season would be different right now.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Um, let's move on. We're gonna rock to the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens they beat the Denver Broncos 41-10. Lamar Jackson was 16 of 19, 280 yards for 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. That was a good game from him, and that was a blowout. Easy work.
Yep.
Any remarks on that?
It was what it's supposed to be.
Right. It definitely was what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Buffalo versus Miami. Buffalo beat Miami 30-27. Tua coming back for Miami for the his first game after all those well, he had a concussion. He came back, after 3 or 4 games, and the Buffalo Bills beat them 30-27. Let me see. He was 25 for 28 with 231 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And let's see. Josh Allen, he was 25 for 39, 235 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had one interception. But they blew Miami out, so it was easy work over there. You got
But
anything to say about that
that's the
play right
game.
there, or
That's the game that he hit a 61-yard field goal
it was a 61-yard field goal made?
from Buffalo to win the game.
Okay, okay. All
Yeah.
right. So moving forward, we got the Carolina Panthers versus New Orleans Saints. Um,
Shocker. Shocker.
yeah, that was a shocker.
Shocker.
Carolina Panthers beat the New Orleans Saints 23-22.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Derek Carr, he had he was 18 for 31, 236 yards, one touchdown, no interceptions. But let's see what Carolina did. Bryce Young play, right?
Yes. Bryce Young played for
Like Bryce Young he was 16 for 26, 171 yards. He had one touchdown and one interception. So he did all right for himself, but you know, they got the win.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is
Look
what it
at
is.
hey, Bryce Young is a up and coming growing player. And I think he's gonna be okay. If they believe in him and put weapons around him, he's gonna be okay. I believe in that young man.
Oh yeah, I think so too. He gonna be all right. Moving forward to the Las Vegas versus Cincinnati. Cincinnati beat them 41-24. Um Desmond Ritter for Las Vegas, he was 11 for 16. He wasn't really nothing. 74 yards, one touchdown, no interceptions. And Cincinnati, Joe Burrow he was 27 for 39, 251 yards. He had 5 TDs, one interception. That was good for him today. That was a good game, man, for him, you know.
Yes, sir. He
That
had
was
a
a
complete
good that was
game.
a good game. 5 touchdowns. You can't beat that. All right. We got San Diego Chargers versus the Cincinnati. No, I'm sorry. Cleveland Browns. Um, the LA Chargers beat them 27-10. Let's see. LA.
That's the game that Winston, like we talked about earlier, Winston had them 3 interceptions.
Right. And I'm gonna touch on Herbert right quick.
Go ahead.
Herbert was 18 for 27, 282 yards, two touchdowns. And let me see. The Jameis Winston was 26 for 46, 235 yards, one touchdown, and three interceptions, like you said.
Them
He
turnovers.
he went
Yeah.
right back to his old self.
There you go. Them turnovers.
He went right back to his old self. All right. Let's get to your game.
All right.
The Washington Commanders beat New York Giants 27-22. It was a close game. Okay, I see him. I see him. Jaden Daniels, 15 for 22, 209 yards, two touchdowns, no interceptions. And let me see. Daniel Jones was 20 for 26, 174 yards, two touchdowns, no interceptions. I'm gonna let you touch on that game because I know you watched that thing full strength.
Well, I knew it'll be a tough game. It's a division rival. It's going to always be a tough game with the New York Giants, anybody in that division, the Cowboys, Eagles, what have you. They showed some moxie, how to just, I have a thing around the house. Third down, move the chains when we're on offense, when we're on defense, stop the chains from moving. And I think that's what we did. I knew the Giants was coming. I knew they were coming. I knew, and we at New York, I knew they was coming. And people may not look at that game as a big win, but as a football guy and a fan of Washington, that can be the game. It can be a win or loss. That's why you play the game. And we pulled it out. So I'm proud of my guys. I'm proud of my guys.
That's good. That's good. Let's move on to New England versus Tennessee Titans. Um, Tennessee
That was
Titans.
crazy. That
Yeah,
was crazy.
that was a good one. Tennessee beat New England 20-17. Um, let's see. Mason Rudolph, he was 20 for 33, 240 yards with 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And let's see, New
The
England,
rookie,
huh?
the rookie from the Patriots.
Yeah, Drake May. Drake May
Right.
was 29 for 41, 206 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions.
The one touchdown was the one that put him in the overtime. That he ran around for his life and he found some light. And he was able to get them to a spot just to get into overtime. Um, Tennessee in overtime, they just ran the football down the throat with Tony Pollard.
Yeah, I saw Tony Pollard. He was getting off. I know Dallas
Yeah,
would love to have him right now.
I'm glad they don't have him.
Yeah. So let's move on to Chicago Bears against the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona beat the Bears 29-9. Arizona, let's see. Arizona, Kyler Murray, he was 13 for 20, 154 yards. He didn't have no touchdowns, no interceptions. Chicago, Caleb Williams, 22 for 41, 217 yards, no touchdowns and no interceptions. That's crazy right there.
Yeah, I think the Bears had a setback from last week, and the Cardinals just imposed their will. They imposed their will on them, and it was over. Either the Bears was going to come out and play ball, or they were going to come out and do what they did. They laid an egg today, but they'll possibly bounce back if Caleb Williams is the leader that he's supposed to be.
Right. Okay. So moving on to my Philadelphia Eagles played Jacksonville Jaguars. Dougie P coming back home. The Philadelphia Eagles pulled that game out 28-23. That was a good game. The Eagles was up comfortably, and then they let them back in the game. I think it was all about coaching at that point. The coaching, um, I think the
You,
coaching
you
was
you touch
bad.
on that. You touch on that. That's your
Yeah,
thing.
man, I
You
talked
touch
to you
on that.
about that earlier.
Yeah.
The coaching was ridiculous. It was plenty of times we could have kicked field goals. They went for it. And then when it's time to go for a field goal, you kick the long field goal and put my man out there at a 50-some yarder, and he missed that. So, and then you got them boys back in the game. This game should have been a blowout. It started off 16-9. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about coaching now at this point. The talent is there. Now it's about coaching, getting these guys right and putting them in the right position to win. Right now, you doing this, going for things that you shouldn't go for. Take the points and keep it moving. The defense gonna take care of everything. Defense getting better. Stop playing these games, man. Nick Sirianni need to stop this mess, man.
Hey,
How you feel?
now I'm gonna touch on that game because uh last week we talked about the Redskins play the Hail Mary play that won the game. But let's talk about the play for a second.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley.
Oh, yeah. Talk that talk.
Like this is a play that you've never seen before. Like you've seen people jump over people going towards them, but for him to spin and on a drop of a dime, jump over somebody backwards, keep going. Even though the Redskins won the game, um, I'm an athlete that played. That right there is the player of the year, in my opinion.
That look
Right
good.
now, right now,
Hey,
you've
look,
never seen that before.
I'm gonna tell you something. That guy looked like he ain't never been over there in New York. It seemed like he
Listen,
like a rookie or something now.
I'm gonna tell you what Saquon did, and I'm gonna revert this to basketball. Saquon made a play today because we seen Hail Marys. Saquon made a play today that the first time you ever seen somebody break a backboard.
That's real.
That's what that man did today.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was unbelievable.
I got to put that on a short or something.
That's unbelievable what he
That was
did.
crazy.
Not only you didn't just jump over, everybody jump over somebody. They see that. You see that now. It's like running hurdles. But to spin, come off your spin and jump over somebody backwards and still land and continue.
The guy
Now,
looked like he looked like a rookie again.
he's like a video game.
I see. Look, the guy he looked like he reincarnated. He a
Hey,
rookie,
Nate,
man.
listen, I know we grew up playing video games and stuff. Madden gonna have a move for that move coming forward. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell
Yeah,
you.
they
Watch what I
probably
tell you.
will.
The spin and the jump backwards. I ain't never seen that before. And I have never seen that before a day in my life. Barry Sanders, I think he would have been the greatest ever. Water paint my guy. But for you to spin and to jump backwards to land, that might be the greatest play we ever seen, man, in NFL history. I'm
Hey,
just saying what I say.
and
I'm
let
just
me tell
saying what
you
I
something.
say.
And look, it's only gonna get better because we still got some offensive tackles still out that's
I don't
coming
want it to
back.
get no better for y'all, but I'm saying, good God.
Man, that guy, hey, look, he love this. This ain't New York. This ain't
Oh,
New York.
talk your talk then, Nate. Talk your talk,
Hey,
homie.
that line we got, he love that line. He gonna buy
Talk your
all them
talk.
boys watches and rings and everything soon. Cause hey, everything open for him. He cut right in. He go right through the middle, all the way. And look, he caught a pass. He caught a touchdown pass
Crazy, right?
in the end zone, easy. Man, I ain't gonna talk about this team no more.
All right,
we're
keep
gonna
moving. Let's
discuss
keep
this
moving.
later. We ain't
Keep
gonna
moving.
talk. I
Keep
don't
moving.
want to discuss my squad.
Keep
Let's
moving.
move forward.
But no, we had to discuss that Saquon play because that was
Oh, that was crazy. I'm gonna
yeah.
put that on my YouTube page. Actually, I'm definitely gonna do that. Detroit Lions against the Green Bay Packers. That was a good game. That was one of the best games of the the weekend. Detroit beat Green Bay 24-14. Let's see. Green Bay. Let's see. Green Bay.
It was pouring down rain too. It was pouring down rain. I know at a critical point that Jordan Love threw that pick six. Detroit ran it back on the hit. They had and they branch. They threw him out the game for targeting. I'm like, hey, it's a different NFL now. The way I grew up playing and we play, Nate.
Yeah.
That would have been maybe a personal foul. But to throw him out the game, but Detroit still prevailed.
Yeah. Jordan Love, he was 23 for 39, 207 273 yards, no touchdowns, one interception. And Jared Goff was 18 for 22, 145 yards, one touchdown. So it's a good game. Moving on to the LA Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Rams beat the Seahawks 26-20. Matthew Stafford, he was 25 for 44, 298 yards, two touchdowns, one interception. And Geno Smith was 21 for 34, 363 yards, three touchdowns, but he had three interceptions, and he was sacked 7 times. Wow. That ain't good.
Not good at all.
That's not good at all. Let's see. And let me see who the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings, they are on right now. The
Yes.
score is 7-7.
7-7.
That's even right now. Let's see. Getting to the receiver leader, the wide receiver, the leaders in that this Sunday. In Jigba for Seattle, he had 180 yards. Zay Flowers was number 2 with 127 yards. Tank Dell, 126. Cortland Sutton, 122 yards. Quentin Johnston for the Chargers, 118. We're gonna do the top 5 right there and move, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But if I keep continuing down, you got Devontae Smith, you got Tyreek Hill. Both of them was Tyreek Hill was 80 yards. Let's see the big names. Devontae Smith had 87 yards a day. But other than that, Cooper Kupp, he had 104.
Yeah, he had 11 catches.
Right, he had 11 catches.
Yes.
That's pretty much it. I ain't gonna touch on all of them because there's so many of them, and, but that was a
Yeah.
good night.
So let's touch on this though.
Go ahead.
What we got? We got what? We got 2 minutes left.
We got a good 7 minutes left.
All right. So one thing that me and you was talking about that we want people to get involved in, high school, college, everybody, we want everybody to get involved in what we're doing right now. Nate Sports on Sports. Get involved. Get involved and come be a part of what we're doing right now. We're making a movement. We're making a movement that what everybody else made,
Mm-hmm.
We have something going right here, and we want to put out the athletes around our area. Me and Nate stay probably 10 minutes away. Athletes around our area, athletes back home, come up, sit down and have a chat with us. You know what I'm saying? And just we got it going, man. Like we are doing something that's special. And I think it's going to continue to be continuously to be special, and we're going to continue to grow and do what we're doing right now. But just starting off, it's coming.
Right.
Come on and join the wave.
Right. And I've been working with kids for years. What I want to do is start I know I work with kids in the community, and I also like kids playing sports. So I do sports on sports or whatever, and I want to interview the kids that's coming up in the ranks. I don't want to get them later on down the road when they older and going to college or to the pros and stuff like that. Let's start off now when they young. You know what I'm saying? Let's start them off. Let's interview these kids right now. I love this. Let's interview the youngins right now. Put them on the stage right now. You know what I'm saying? High school, elementary, middle, high school, college. We're gonna do it all. We're gonna bring them on, and we're gonna interview them. It don't matter how old they are. Let's get it. We see
Nate Sports
talent.
on Sports.
Exactly. We see talent. We interview talent, no matter the age. Let's get it, and we're gonna go from there.
I love it. I love it, homie. Nate Sports on Sports. Let's keep going. Let's keep driving. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep trying to get these kids seen. Let's keep getting their names out there. We're gonna rock and roll, baby.
Exactly.
Hey, anybody is welcome to come on. Hey, now, Nate, I gotta say this.
Go ahead.
If you're gonna come on and say you're coming on and your team lose, don't go away and hide. Come on. Come on.
Come
We
on
want
back.
you to come on. Because I'm going to still come on. Hey, y'all won. Yeah, you won today.
Yeah.
Guess what, though?
Y'all won.
You number 2 in the division.
Hey, that's fine. The meat and the potatoes coming soon.
Hey, now, and remind you, and I'm going to say it here so he can see it. I'm calling him out. Terrence Lassiter, you said that you would be up here when the Redskins or Commanders, whatever y'all call them, played against the Eagles. I want you up here front and center. Win or lose, I'm going to be here.
He did say that.
He said it.
Yeah, so we're going to get him on. We definitely going to get him on.
You got to get him on.
We definitely going to send him this right here so he can see.
You got to get him on. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love that.
Guy.
Hey, look. Hey, look. I come bearing gifts.
Oh.
I come bearing gifts for you.
What you got?
Before we get out of here. That shoebox. You see that shoebox?
I don't want that.
You see that shoebox?
Why would I want that shoebox?
I come bearing gifts, man. I come bearing gifts, man. Every week I might give you something every week, babe. I might give you something every week, B.
Every week? So you want to do it like that?
Yeah, you know how we do. You say we're gonna do something different. You say you're gonna have something for me every week.
Go ahead.
I got to come bearing gifts for you. Hold on. I got to unbox it. Let me unbox it for you.
Okay.
Hold on, unbox it.
I'm waiting on you, homie.
You think you think it's some some shoes or something? Hold on, let me unbox them. Hold on. I come bearing gifts for you, man. Oh, look at that.
What is it?
Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. You see that? We burn gifts, man. We come bearing gifts, man. Do I need to take that out?
So you want to bear gifts now?
We come bearing gifts now, man. Yo, we come bearing gifts, man.
Hey, so you want to bear gifts?
Looking to score tonight.
Okay. You want to bear gifts.
See that? B. Look up. Look up, Marlon. Say cheese. We bearing gifts, man. Look at that. What that thing say, man?
You bearing gifts tonight?
Hold on. I'm my own halftime show. I ain't even unbox this thing until I seen, you know what I'm saying? I said, look, I got to do this for B tonight. After a good win, after a big win. Look,
Boy,
I'm unboxing that thing for you. You thought it was shoes.
I knew it wasn't no shoes.
Oh, man, this thing, look at this thing, man. Oh, man, somebody sent me this, man.
See,
somebody
I'm gonna bear you gifts now. How much time we got so I can bear you?
We got less than a minute. Go ahead and do your thing. Talk to him.
I'm gonna give you a gift because you need it.
You better hurry.
I'm going old school with you. See how I go old school with you?
I love it. Look at him.
I go old school with you to Cunningham.
That might be worth something.
Hey, I go old school with you with the Cunningham.
Let me
So I'm
hold
bearing
that.
you gifts too.